I'm Christina. I'm a full-time travel content creator. And in my previous life, I was working on Wall Street in HR. And now I am house sitting full-time and I'm creating travel content full-time. So now my life is much more exciting. So today we're starting a new house sit in Austin, Texas, and we're sitting for 2 cats. Their names are Gus and Jack.
Yeah. I'm the baddest chick.
All right, so I love that they have this keypad. That's amazing. So the code is here. House sitting is one of the things that allows me to live rent-free. So house sitting is basically when you go to someone's house and they let you stay there in exchange for watching their pets. Maybe they're on vacation or something like that. Yeah, that's kind of how it works. It's an exchange. Wow, so cool. Everything here. Perfect. Let's close the door. The lights. Okay, perfect. All right. So I think I found the master. Feels nice. Super soft. All right, I'm liking it. So bed so far looks like it's pretty comfortable. So I found out about house sitting after I read a book, actually. And I learned that there are platforms that you can use to actually connect you with homeowners. And at first when I heard about it, I was just like, wait, is this a thing? I was really skeptical. I wasn't sure it was gonna be, something reliable. But as soon as I signed up, I just went for it. And it was amazing. It was this amazing way to save money on accommodations whenever I traveled. And I got to hang out with dogs and with cats, super easy. I mean, I grew up, with a dog in the house, so it was something that didn't really feel like work. And after I did it a couple of times, I was like, wait, why don't we do this full time? It's an amazing way to save money on rent while I am doing the whole social media thing. So I went full time with it. Wow. Oh my gosh. All right guys, so this is definitely my favorite room in the house. I love the library. I always like to see what people actually read. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. I always try to see if I find books that overlap with my taste. So I noticed over here when I was sitting down, I saw The 4-Hour Workweek. Definitely a classic. And then over here, I saw some of my Malcolm Gladwell books. Love Malcolm Gladwell, gotta love David and Goliath and Outliers. I think I'm a person who is really a dreamer, and I always kind of imagine what life would be like, living on the beach. But then it would be so interesting to also live by the countryside and see what that would be like. And then recently I've been really into mountain towns. There's something that's magical about, living by a mountain. And I always wonder what that lifestyle would be like. And, for people that know me, they know that I'm from New York City. So I love the city also. So I want to experience, bits and pieces of all these different lifestyles. And I feel like house sitting is amazing for that. You literally get to live like a local. You have a kitchen. Sometimes you have access to a car. I stayed in Switzerland for 1 month and I had access to a car. And it was just amazing. And house sitting is something that just really fulfills me because I am able to kind of have a glimpse into all these different lifestyles. It's really fun in that sense because I'm able to experience it all without ever having to pay for a vacation home in any of these places. I think it's the #1 travel hack, and it's really a life hack, actually. Okay, this tells me they definitely work out over here. I definitely want to squeeze in a workout at some point. That's cool. And over here they have their Christmas tree. I love when people have their Christmas tree up December 1st. I feel like it's so amazing. It elongates the holidays, that holiday magical feel, which is really nice. So I'm into it. Am I a cat person or a dog person? Oh my God, it's so funny because I get asked this question all the time. I'm an animal person. And you know what? I would say that if you asked me a couple of years ago, I probably would have said that I am a dog person just because, you know, I grew up with dogs ever since I was 5 years old. And actually we did have a cat up until I was about 8 years old, but since it was so long ago, I feel like what I really remember, like the experiences I really remember are with dogs. So I would have said I was a dog person, but I have to say when you house sit, I love cats. I love cats for house sitting. They're so low maintenance, they're really chill. You don't have a curfew when it comes to taking care of cats because I don't have to worry about actually walking them. They are potty trained, so I'm all for that. And it just is really nice when I have a heavy schedule of exploring. So sometimes I'm house sitting and I like to kind of enjoy and do some work editing from the house. But then sometimes I want to really explore the area. So house sitting has really made me love cats. Okay, this room is definitely making me feel like I want to relax and have a glass of wine. But first, I actually had to find those cats. The cats' names are Gus and Jack. And it looks like Jack is kind of shy. So I feel like he's probably hiding around here somewhere. I know sometimes they like to chill on the seats, but Jack? Jack? Jack, are you scared of the dark? Gus? So the homeowner said that one of her cats is shy, but I really, honestly, I didn't expect it to be this shy. I can't believe I can't actually find the cat. But hopefully, usually they're like on the bed or something, or under the bed, and hopefully I can get the cat to warm up to me. Let me check upstairs. Jack. What's the sound that a cat likes? Let's check the master. This is actually the real master. I don't know why I said the other one was a master. Jack. Jack, baby. Little baby. Oh, there he is. I just heard him meow. Hi, Jack. There he is. Oh my gosh. Hi, baby. How you doing? Come out. Need to get him a treat, maybe. Maybe a treat will work. Here are some little treats. Ooh. It says tuna, shrimp, and salmon flavor. All right, let's see if this works. I'm gonna get a couple. The homeowner did say he was kind of shy, so let's see. Jack, baby. Get some treats. I'm gonna do like Hansel and Gretel style and just do like a little trail. Maybe that'll work. A trail. Maybe it comes out. Was I always a house sitter? No, I actually wasn't always a house sitter. So in my previous life, I actually worked on Wall Street in HR. I did the whole, college thing. I did everything that I was supposed to do. I went to Boston College when I was, for undergrad. I went to Columbia for my master's. And after Columbia, I graduated during the time of the recession, so it was kind of crazy. It was hard to get a job, and that's exactly why I went to Columbia, so I could try to get a job while the economy recovered. And then I started my career on Wall Street in HR at Goldman Sachs, and I was working a ton of hours. I never got to see my family. I realized I was unfulfilled, and I knew I didn't want the lifestyle that my managers had. I wanted to travel more. I wanted to explore more. I wanted to spend more time with family. I wanted to read more. I wanted to just experience life and not be in an office 80 hours a week. So I started traveling, and the more I traveled, the more I realized that, this lifestyle that I wanted to design for myself was possible. I knew I wanted to become a digital nomad, and this was before 2020. So this is before being a digital nomad, working remotely was a thing. And as I started traveling, I was documenting my experience about all the places that I had been to and kind of all the things I wish I knew before I got there, just to make the most out of the experience. And at the same time, I was teaching online, So that was my remote job. And that was something that actually really fulfilled me. And as I continued to document the entire experience and post about it on social media, mainly TikTok, a few videos started to blow up and brands started to reach out to me. All right, so now that I found Jack, I'm going to check out the master bathroom. So let's see what it's like over here. Oh my God, look at this tub. It's nice and deep. I feel like I'm like on some sort of real estate show, but nice and deep over here. I feel like this would be nice to have like a glass of wine and just relax after I feed the cats. So nice counter space. And here is the shower. Cool. Oh, they have this thing that I love. Oh, this is so cool. I definitely want to get one of these. It's called Moon Shower. This thing smells like you're in the spa. So if you want to like reenact a spa day, then definitely get this. This seems really cool. I want to get one for myself. And then there's an extra room in here. I guess this room is for the cats. Wow, there's a toilet here, which actually, fun fact, so it's actually good to have that separation because whenever you go to the bathroom, the particles fly around and those particles end up on your toothbrush. So just saying. I think the hardest thing about house sitting really is obviously like the moving from place to place. That's the exciting part, of course, but I think the packing and unpacking is probably the less sexy part. It's definitely something that requires lots of organization and lots of checking around to make sure you didn't leave anything behind. And I feel like so far, nothing big has been left behind, but it is something that kind of like is stressful as I'm leaving. I always want to make sure that I give myself enough time to pack and that I feel like I now need to check the house. I need to go around the house and check maybe 2 or 3 times just to make sure that I have everything. And sometimes I still forget things. Like actually, I just did a another house sit, and it's actually in Austin. And I still kind of want to go back there because I left my little shampoo and conditioner bottles and I just got that. It's a cute little set that I got. Anyway, I left them behind, so now I don't have one. Doesn't sound like a big deal at all, and it really isn't that big of a deal, but you know, it just sucks to leave things behind. All right, so there's another bathroom here, and they have this gorgeous skylight, which I'm obsessed with. Love that. Just like gives this like airy feel, and I love like the wallpaper and everything. Super cute. All right, so right off the bat, I love this area. They have this little fire pit. Ooh, it's gonna be nice with a little glass of wine. And then, oh my gosh, this deck is huge. So there's another area for like a fire pit. They have a grill for barbecuing, so maybe I can do that a little bit later. Ooh, they have like another little fireplace over here. They have the wood in case it gets cold. And they have these cute little lights. I'm like a sucker for these little lights. I don't even know what they're called, like little fairy lights. So cute. There's something over there on the top. Let's go see what it is. Oh, so this is the plunge that she was talking about. They have this, I wonder if it's cold or if it's hot. Ooh, it's kind of cold right now. I feel like it heats up though. So a little cold. Feels a little chilly. These homeowners were the perfect homeowners. They're exactly what you wish for whenever you meet homeowners that you want a house sit for, because all I had to do was hop on a call with them. They asked me, actually they didn't really ask me that many questions. They kind of told me more about kind of the house, the cats, the responsibilities, And I told them a little bit about myself, and boom, they offered me the house sit. So it was pretty easy and straightforward. They were also super sweet. They left me a video, which made things really easy in terms of, where to find things, what the code was to kind of get into the house. That was another thing actually that made things super easy. I didn't actually have to meet with them in person. All I had to do was punch in the code. So I didn't have to meet with them for a key drop off or anything like that. Yeah, things ran pretty smoothly. They told me how to get into the house. They told me where I was gonna be sleeping. They gave me the towels. They told me where the cat food was and kind of what the routine was. They make decisions quickly, so it just makes things easier on me because I don't have to wait a few days for them to make a decision. Okay, so I get this text, and honestly, I was really surprised by it. I mean, up until now, these homeowners have been the best. It's been an amazing sit. I've loved this house. Honestly, I would love to stay even longer, and I would definitely come back. But yeah, I get this text saying that the homeowners are actually coming home 2 days earlier than they were supposed to come. So basically on the site, they told me that they were available, or I guess that the house was available until Friday. And actually this is the first time this has happened to me. But I guess she made a mistake and she's actually coming home on Wednesday. So I usually check in with the homeowners just to ask them like what time they'll actually be arriving. Sometimes I do it in advance. I'm not super strict with it. Sometimes I kind of do it a few days into the sit. And so obviously we're a few days into the sit, and I was just checking in to see what time they would be arriving. And that's when she let me know that they were actually gonna be arriving within 24 hours instead of on Friday in like 2-3 days like I was expecting them. So it was definitely a stressful day because I was running around trying to figure out what I was gonna do about the situation. But the homeowners were super sweet, and they did offer to put me up in an Airbnb that they would completely pay for, and pay for my Uber and everything to get there. So that was really, really nice of them, and I definitely appreciate that because I think it's super nice that they owned up to the mistake that they made, and they were super gracious about it. So you really do get to meet some cool people while you're house sitting, and I really appreciate that from them. So even though it was stressful, it's all figured out, it's all sorted now, and yeah, I guess house sitting keeps things interesting. Okay guys, so I am taking a walk right now, and I am just enjoying these lights that I'm seeing on the houses. I cannot believe how this house went all out. This looks so magical. It looks like it literally looks like it could be wedding decorations. I'm serious. Like, look at how the lights are hanging from the tree. It's just so pretty. I don't think I've ever seen lights like this on a home. Just hanging like this. It's so pretty. And I feel like they're so memorable. So the checkout really depends on the homeowner, and it's really all about communication, trying to get a sense for what it is that they want before you leave. Some homeowners love to meet you in person before they go, and they want you to kind of give them an update on what's happened. But some homeowners are totally fine with you leaving and just kind of coming home to a peaceful home. It depends on the house sit and the homeowner for sure. So for this one, we're actually probably gonna head out right around the time that they are coming on in. And I kind of want to meet them because I haven't had a chance to meet with them. They kind of, like I said, hopped on the phone with me. I didn't even get to do a video call with them. And they just seem so sweet and so nice. So I would love to meet them on the way out. So yeah, really anybody can house sit, and there are so many different types of situations. And also you can even house sit with another person, and you can house sit as a family. So it's pretty cool, and I highly recommend it to people, even if you're just doing it, while you're on vacation. I feel like it's a good replacement for Airbnb.